Unlike Michelle, Angela had pursued her dreams directly. Her philosophy was, if it doesn't work out, I'll try something else. But why not go for what I really want first? Her philosophy paid off. Angela was in charge of model home interior design for a national home builder with real estate projects around the country. It was her dream job, and she worked mostly from home, which was terrific since her daughter was not yet old enough for school. The road to success had been rocky. At each step along her path, there had been moments where fear crept in and threatened to steal her resolve. But each time, she had mustered the courage to push through. She was passionate about the work, which made it easier to persevere. She expected bumps in the road and was not deterred by them. Instead, she was intentional about learning from them. And when she had no idea how to move forward in her marriage or career, she was intentional about seeking out information, learning to be a better communicator, and becoming more patient. Angela's life was by no means perfect, but it was successful. It had meaning. It was fulfilling, and she felt like she was living on purpose. Angela was not more talented or smarter than Michelle. The key to Angela's success, as this audiobook will show, is that successful women think differently. They make decisions differently. They set goals differently. They bounce back from failure and adversity differently. They tap into their innate strengths differently. Fortunately, their habits are teachable. Consider this audiobook a short course, a coaching program designed to help you learn them. My guess is that you already have some measure of success. After all, the kind of woman who picks up an audiobook on success is typically already successful to some degree. But you know, deep down, that you've only scratched the surface of what's possible for you. You may often be praised for your accomplishments thus far, and yet you sense there is something more for you to do and be. Maybe you already know what the big goal is, but for some reason, it feels elusive. I believe our paths have crossed because your full potential does not have to remain elusive. The purpose of this audiobook is to give you that edge, a boost that gets you moving to the next level in your personal and professional life. It is a level that brings you not just accomplishment, but greater happiness. Sometimes you may find yourself feeling stuck as you desire to move forward. Perhaps you've had some setbacks and wonder if your dreams will ever come together. Maybe you haven't even articulated what you really want. To do so would be to admit there is something you want that you might not get. It's easier to pretend you never wanted it than to go after it and fail. The disappointment would be too great. The embarrassment too, well, embarrassing. Or maybe, just maybe, you feel guilty about your desire for higher levels of success. After all, you're a woman. Society sometimes sends messages that leave you feeling guilty about looking for success beyond family. The implication being that such success means you are somehow neglecting your family or personal life. It is a pressure men generally do not experience to the same degree. In fact, a recent study showed that women feel significantly more guilt and distress about work intrusions at home, a finding that researchers speculate could be partially attributed to gender roles. The cell phone calls and emails outside of work hours take a greater emotional toll on us. After more than a decade of coaching women in almost every state in America and multiple foreign countries, and studying the massive research that exists on the subject of happiness and success, I have seen firsthand that women who succeed at manifesting the desires of their heart have a few things in common.